We're here today with current national champion for Ireland until the finals is over there with Matthew Brady. What did you do today?
Yeah, man, I came top 4 with Superheavy Samurai today.
Superheavy Samurai, very good. And he's got his lovely plaque there. Really impressive showing. I mean, that's basically 2 years in a row topping. Insane.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Getting really, really high up.
Yeah.
And obviously we've been all bullying you the entire time. You might not hear it later, but it's like, oh my God, is that former national champion Matthew Brady?
Dude, I'm used to it now. You just get used to it.
Yeah. So let's kick it off in style. What made you choose this deck, first of all, I guess?
I just saw how explosive it is. Like, the boards are absolutely insane. Like,
Yep.
the only 2 cards that really hurt this deck is Droll and Shifter.
Yeah.
So, if you have a weak hand, yes, maybe an Ash or something can stop you. But if you open up 2 Samurai, like, you're off to the races, man.
Yeah, that's very good. Cool. Right, let's kick it off.
Okay, like,
we'll go to shoutouts at the end.
yeah, we'll definitely do shoutouts at the
Yep.
end. So, Samurais, yeah, 2 big Banky.
Yep.
This card is insane. The Wakashi, that's just this.
Yeah.
The fact that it's just a 1-card combo, man. Just like you part with this and then you start searching, it's just so good.
Yeah.
Motorbike, absolutely fantastic as well. Like mandatory 3 of like gets your Baron on board so quickly.
And it can be made level 4 very easy as well for rank 4 players.
Correct. Yeah, that's even just the icing on the cake. So really good.
Yeah.
Then we play 3 Wagon. It
Nice.
searches a Soul Samurai as well. So like it's pretty strong. Gets your combo started. You just equip so the main card of the deck, Soul Piercer.
The once per turn.
Oh man, like.
Did you ever get into a situation where you normal Soul Piercer attach 2 more Soul Piercers and then make a link 1?
I did. There was even an opportunity in one of the games maybe to equip 3, but I thought like if that would be just like way too greedy, so I just made a more conservative play.
Okay, fair.
So yep, we play also 2 Soul Peacemaker.
Yeah, I find this interesting.
So I found like just with a bit of testing and stuff that if you're sufficiently hand trapped and interrupted by your opponent, having the second Soul Peacemaker is just so strong, so good. Especially if you open it in your hand and your opponent, drolls you or something like that. You can still play through Shifter, like. And Droll to a certain extent.
I think it makes sense. Yeah.
So it is really strong. I do like.
I think when you're expecting a lot of hand traps, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Well, just in testing, just like there's obviously the deck does play a lot of non-engine, but that doesn't actually get your combo started. You still need to make a board.
Yep.
So I just went with 2 Soul Peacemaker, and it worked out.
Nice.
So to top it off, Stealth. This is really good. It's just really good. Just it helps you just climb even further.
Yeah. So I'm curious, did you ever use this to
I never had
steal?
to.
No.
I never had to use the effect to steal a spell or trap. Usually you just link climb with it.
Yeah.
But it would be nice though whenever you do have to do that. So then we play the Soul Booster.
Yep.
I use both effects like different times in various matches, like to make one of your guys a tuner to synchro summon.
Yep.
And also just like as a free summon by just summoning us up from a Samurai as well. So
Yep.
really good. Then of course one of the best combo pieces scales.
The €15, the rare
just to reborn this guy, and then you just make Ballista.
You do Ballista,
yeah. Basically,
yeah.
You're searching so much.
Yeah, I like that.
So that's all of the Samurais.
Nice. I think most of the ratios are standard, except for maybe the Soul Peacemaker.
I think so. I think so too. Yeah. But like I said, people should try it out, test it out, and see if they like 2 Soul Peacemaker, or they can be happy with it. So.
Yeah, I think it's a good code.
So we also play some non-engine. So 1 Pank.
This I like a lot.
It does come up. It came up against like Labyrinth as well. Like just to it just applied too much pressure. It also outs the standard Samurai board by itself. A lot of cases.
In the mirror, so okay.
Yeah, so you just attack over the Appaloosa, which is usually 2400. Use the effect and pop Barn. So it is really strong. It takes out basically 4 negates by itself.
Yeah, I like that.
This is another negate that you end on with your end board. Regulus, really good. We obviously play the Gearbox and the Tunneler just because like it's just free pendulum summon material and a draw 2. Like how can you complain about that?
With all the hand traps in.
Yeah, and just because it's searchable, we play 1 Kaiju, the Machine Kaiju as well. So I was thinking about maybe another hand trap instead of a kaiju, but I just think that Kashtira was like around. Also, the deck struggles to out Chaos Angel. It's so that too. So a Rise Heart, Chaos Angel, and also the purely Noir. So there was a reason.
It's
for
worth having,
I think
especially
so.
when it's searchable.
Correct. Yeah, I think so. What else did we play? Oh yeah.
We're in the hand trap section, are we?
Oh, we're definitely in the hand trap section.
Yeah.
So 3 Ash Blossom because in this tournament there was a lot of branded.
Yep. Irish Nats, they love branded.
They do. In Ireland they love branded. So definitely.
We played Sword Soul last year and it was branded and Sword Soul. That was it. Like.
Yeah, they were the 2 top decks last year for sure. Gamma because it's protects your plays.
Yep.
And is also a combo starter. And there's been a couple of times where I have had summoned these 2 to summon the Assault Stardust Dragon.
Yep.
And that just gives you a quick burn on and like a couple of summons. This is like kind of like mandatory now, the 3 draw.
Yeah.
Like because you want to just not. It's just applicable to like virtually every matchup.
Because they're ulti, they're good.
So it's applicable, especially the mirror match. Like there was one game I lost. One game against like Kashtira simply because he trolled me. I couldn't do anything.
Yep.
It's just really strong. We also play 2 Veilers,
2 better,
and 2 Mourner.
Okay.
I just wanted to like have a bit of diversity because just with Veiler, just use it anytime. This has to be on the special summon, but works through things like a Rise Heart if you're forcing all the cards to be banished.
And it works in the draw phase.
Correct.
Yep.
Like to stop what do you call it, like the purelies and stuff like that. Also branded opening, stuff like that. And then finally 2 Ogres. I played 2 instead of 3 just because I didn't expect like at this early stage in the format that there would be a load of Samurai, and that was correct. Also I expected.
And yet there's 2 in top. There was 2 in top 4.
That's true. It also came up against Sprite, which is what I lost against. So it was strong there.
Yeah.
But it isn't applicable to other matchups. Like Branded and Mathmech were very popular during the tournament, and it's not really applicable to them.
I forgot how good it is against Sprite,
Yeah, really, really strong against Gigantic. So that's the hand trap lineup, and that's the main deck profile.
Nice. Is it 40 cards?
It is 40, exactly. Yeah.
I'm just trying to think, like, I've been testing out this deck a bit, and I'm just like, where are you getting space? Crazy. Awesome. I'll do extra first,
Extra first, sure.
I think so.
Okay. We run 2 Scarecrow.
Yeah.
It does come up sometimes where you do need the second one, but throughout the tournament I never really had to go to the second one, especially with the recycle ability of Tumbler.
If you get that far, you need one, but it's in the rare times you can't.
For sure. Next, more link cards. We play Ballista. Like that just gives you a Gearbox on Tumbler.
Did you ever use this other effect to pop?
I didn't have to. No, it never really came up. It never really come up. And
it can come up. What can happen is if you go Soul Piercer, pop.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Really, really strong. And then, of course, the Clipboard Genius.
Yep.
Like pen something in the scales, search level 5 or higher machine. Really strong.
Did you know you can't imperm this card?
Did I know what?
You can imperm it.
Oh, it's unaffected by spell trap cards.
There you go.
Damn.
Now you know.
But it never came up. Nobody ever never used that. So yeah, you either search the Kaiju or Regulus, just depends. Then just like we play 1 Link 3 for Unicorn, and then Access Code just to
you went Access Code route. Okay.
Yeah, so you can just pair Access Code plus either Savage Dragon or Baron, and that's game.
Nice.
And then finally, one Apple Loose, because that's what you sort of end on.
Cool.
Anyways.
And then I think, are we in XEs or
We
Synchros?
are in Synchros now, so
cool.
Baron, easy to summon with this guy.
Yep.
They
go very well together.
It came up very well today. This card outperformed. It did really, really well. It stopped so many Nibiru's and came up against Labyrinth and stuff like that there to stop the traps, etc. So really strong.
Nice.
Then we played Savage.
Yep.
Came up as well. Like it was really strong. Like especially if you typically for your end board you like a Link 2 and just extra negates and stuff. And then this came up against
nice.
Yeah, just against Labyrinth, just because it's an MST both on your the fact that it's a quick effect is so strong, like it's so good. And then also like the life point damage can come up as in a grindy game.
Which one you mentioned? So Labyrinth is actually in the finals at the moment.
It is, yeah. Like
you beat them.
I
You're
did
their
beat
only
him.
loss.
Yeah, true. So like fair play to him, like with that. Then we are also playing the Ixies, so Baguska.
Oh, yep, of course.
So yeah, you just play Baguska whenever you're sufficiently
shifters,
hand dropped, drolled, shifted. Yeah, you just ended this and pass.
Yep.
I never had to actually make this guy actually at all. Like I just either was
Man
able to
never
play
gets
through it.
drolled. Like,
Oh, I did, but
I just saw Peacemaker, yeah.
Yeah, so I just didn't have I didn't need to make it, or either I couldn't make it, so it was just one of those things.
Sure.
Then we also play the Springen's Merrymaker, and then Sargus to search the Regulus.
To make a big Zeus. yeah, of course.
Yeah. I think Zeus is kind of mandatory, like, because like this is
That's
two wipe like as well.
That's
like,
huge. Yeah,
really
it's
good.
insane. Right, we'll move on to extra. I think a lot of this is. It's almost solved, like, right? There's like very few spots. Like the Saratobi is kind of pseudo optional, same as maybe Borrowload, and then also the access code Unicorn, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of like the access just because it's a quick kill. It's just
about killing, yeah.
Yeah, but this does, believe it or not, like come up like either in time.
Yeah.
Most matches don't last the length of the match of 40-45 minutes.
Yeah.
But against a control matchup, you do need.
It's just as well it's more about the interaction side of things, but because like I could see with the semi-final, there's just a lot of, they have interactions, so you have to give a lot of time while you're doing your thing,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So let's look at side.
Let's go for the side. So we played 3 Retaliating Sea.
Okay.
Yeah, it came up a couple of times in different matches. So this is absolutely really, really strong against Naturia Runic and Purely. Also,
Runic as well. Oh my god.
Yes, and also the fact that it makes Branded play weird because of a Macrocosmos as well.
Yeah.
So and then you just need another level 4, and then just either make an XC's play or whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah, I think it's really solid.
Yeah, it's very good. I just never played any Purely today, but just in testing against Purely, like it does come up and absolutely like they can't deal with it. Like, so we played 3 Kurikara.
Yep.
She's very good. Like very, very strong. Against Kashtira in particular, but also other matchups too.
Good birdie as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. She came up. Actually, no, she didn't come up. But my Kashtira opponent in one of the top cuts.
Yeah.
He used talents and then spun it away. So.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So.
And then he just drew another one.
And then I drew another one for turn. But he was smart. He didn't use Shangri-Ira. So I didn't get to use it. So I just used another combo instead.
Nice.
I made a meta call with regards to that there'd be a lot of Branded and there'd be a lot of Math Mech here today. So
and I think you were correct in both of those
I was, because they're very simple, very linear. Brand is just very popular in Ireland, and Math Mech is just a very simple linear deck. This actually also came up against Labyrinth.
It's also 6+4. I mean, you just get Barone easy as well.
Barone is so easy to make. So it just synergizes with the deck as well. Yeah. We play to Nibiru. I'd like to play a third, but I just couldn't find the room. You just pair this with another hand trap against the mirror match or something. It's just really, really strong. And then, well, I thought about Spell Canceller, but I was thinking.
You did this. You did this stuff with you putting spells and traps into your Superheavy deck.
So I did think about Spell Canceller, but the only thing is, if you're sufficiently interrupted, you can't find your Spell Canceller, or if you're under draw or whatever. Also, the fact that a lot of people are playing smart as well in terms of they will kaiju your Spell Canceller to play on.
Yeah.
While this is just it's just you can't interact
so
with it.
The other thing to observe as well with Spell Canceller is Kashtira monsters, they all beat over him.
Yeah, true.
Every single one.
That is correct. That is
Even most of the branded monsters do.
Yeah, and if you want to do the Spell Canceller, you have to either use Barone to reborn it, or use Saryuja to special summon it that way. And I just didn't think I did test with Saryuja and stuff, but it just wasn't optimal. I just thought going first this would be just really strong. And
worked out. I mean, if your board's big enough, I think.
Yeah, if you put up multiple negates plus
nice.
you can't use spells.
Cool.
You can't really.
What about your matchups?
So Swiss, I think I played
1 Labyrinth for sure.
1 Labyrinth, 2 Branded, 1 Math Mech, 2 Kashtira.
Okay.
1 Marincess, funnily enough. A can't remember what the other one was. To be honest with you.
And what was the record in Swiss?
I was X2 actually.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, I lost against Cashier in the last round. Yeah.
Okay.
Very good player. Very
So
good player.
Cashier in which?
Mathmech, I bricked. I opened really bad. Like, yeah, he just killed me. Like, but I know I like the deck. Like, but
You were playing it recently, actually.
I played it a few months back.
Yeah.
I won a regional with it like sometime last year, but
Oh, yeah.
it's a very good deck. Like, it's
It
no
is,
doubt
yeah,
about it.
yeah.
I got more support.
Nice.
So.
And any shout outs?
Shout outs to all the guys in Buzzard Comics. That's my locals.
Okay.
Right.
I'll do a quick whip round.
Yeah, that's the guys there. All the guys and gamers as well. Like, I know most of them now, and play there.
So you just all bully him. And then I find out everyone else bullies him too.
I don't know whether bully, like, bully's a strong word, but yeah.
We bully you towards success. That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
We call it bullying appreciation.
Yeah. But yeah, like, thank you to everyone who gave me some advice and play tested against me and stuff, like, just to make the deck as good as possible.
Yeah, and I think like from your testing group, it was what it's too super heavy. You got to the
that's
conversion
true.
rate's insane. Did really well.
Yeah, it was strong, and you know, it wasn't actually because it's so early in the format, like, that well represented in the tournament. But just that's everything, guys. Like,
nice.
So give a like and follow to Dave, and
Sean is going crazy beside
best of
me.
luck, and hopefully next nationals, comment and subscribe and stuff like that. There, yeah.
You know that, right? All right. Thank you so much, Andrew.
Thanks, guys.